Hola clase, buenos días. I'm gonna have to ask for your forgiveness ahead of time because this is my first teaching video and it feels awkward, as many of you can relate to that, recording your Flipgrid. So we're in it together, team. Okay, mira, I wanted to talk to you about today's notes, okay? Today you guys are gonna review a little bit of the present tense with the purpose of preparing for our two commands. So with the present tense, the first page of the notes, there's a few things that I left out that you guys could add to your copy. Freír is actually a boot verb, okay? So really the biggest thing to pay attention to in this review for our present tense is to look at the third person singular, the él, ella, usted form. Fríe, okay? So basically you're dropping the E and that's it, and there's an accent on the I, fríe. And yeah, I think that this is actually backwards in the camera, so I hope that you can still at least kind of pick up what I'm saying if you don't have a great visual. The verb hervir, okay, which is to boil, hervir, is an E to IE change. So in the third person, it's gonna sound like this, hierve, hierve. So we have fríe and hierve in our third person singular. And we also have the verb probar. Probar has an O to UE change in our third person, you'll see. Okay, so it's gonna sound like this, prueba, prueba. And then lastly, calentar. Calentar means to heat, is an E to IE change, an E to IE change, calentar. So in our third person form, it'll sound like this, calienta. So please take note that underneath, okay, this little review on the first page, there are a couple Quizlets that you can take a look at to refresh your memory for what present tense looks like. Why is it so important to know the present tense right now? Because in order to make a command, you start with the present tense and then you use one of those conjugations to make our informal two commands, and it's the same exact spelling. So that's why that's so important. So mira, on the second page on the top, you have your practice, te toca a ti. Okay, so this is just present tense. This is something that you're gonna submit back to me so I can take a look at how you're doing. All right, then the second half of the notes is where you're gonna start your review for the affirmative informal two commands. So you have these little memes here to check out, okay? And then right underneath, the simple rule is to create an affirmative two command, you will use the third person singular of the present tense, right? So if we look at the endings in our present tense, we have all of our verbs, AR, ER, and IR verbs right here, all of the endings, and this is the one that we're looking at, the third person singular. So for example, if I'm talking to you and I'm saying, eat your food, well, we take a look at our third person ending for our ER verb, comer, and it ends in an E. We know that, third person, ella come. Well, now we use the same form, ella come, to talk directly to somebody in the informal way, and we say, come tu comida. And it's as simple as that, okay? Please take a look at this information here, okay? Read through it. If you have a printer, print and highlight, or just write the notes by hand, right? Writing things by hand is proven to help process information better than typing it. So if you're somebody who really likes to write things out, then I recommend writing things out, okay? Then page 3, it gives you the recap of our chart. So we're comparing. We have the infinitive verb here. Then we compare, well, what does it look like in the present tense? This just happens to be yo form. And then we take a look here in the last column, the affirmative to command. So the yo form is yo hablo. Our él, ella, usted form for hablar is habla, okay? And that happens to be our to command, habla. Underneath, we have our irregulars. I know you guys are so excited. We always have irregulars in Espanol. Okay, there's a handful of them. Listen to this song on YouTube. The song on YouTube is gonna help you remember, and I'm gonna give you a preview right now. It goes like this. Vente en Ponsal, Venten pon sal, haz di se ve. Venten pon sal, haz di se ve. Venten pon sal, haz di se ve. If you just sing that over and over and over again, you will remember the irregulares for our two commands. So what are we saying? Venir, to come. Ven. Tener, to have. Ten. Poner, to put. Pon. Salir, to leave. Sal. Hacer, to do or to make. Haz. Remember, you guys? Hazlo ahora. Do it now. Hazlo. Do it. Decir, di. Dime. Tell me. Di. Ser, to be. Sé inteligente. And then we have ir, to go. Ve. Kind of like sal. Ir, ve, sal. They're similar. Okay? There's more review. There's some great videos here that I've attached. So please, if you want reinforcement of this, and you're somebody who likes to process information by listening, then watch these videos. They're fantastic. And then this is your last little practice. I hope this is helpful. Please leave feedback, you guys, after watching this. Please leave me a note. Let me know that this is working for you. Let me know what's not working for you. I really need to hear back from you guys, because when I send stuff out into the ether and I get no response, it's really hard for me to know what's working and what's not. So I really appreciate all your emails coming in and everything that you guys have to say. I'm really doing my best to listen to and figure out the best way to teach you guys at a distance. I miss everybody. Please send me an email. Let me know how you are. You guys make my day every day. So remember that. Reach out. Okay. Buena suerte, clase. Adios.